vibrate at a higher frequency. What do you do when you feel betrayed by most of the people that you've encountered at a certain period of your life? By one of the most important people to you? Like, what do you do when you feel betrayed? So that God can direct you to exactly where you need to be. And that's what I've been doing. I have been in a season of severe grieving. Thank God I have things to distract me so I don't fall into a depression again. But for the most part, I have been mourning and grieving one of the most delicate situations in my life. So I started to fast so that I can understand what God wants me to do. And initially I started the fast just to do something, just to do it, just to show myself that I am able to do it. And it brought me a lot of messages that God wanted me to. So I wrote down a list of things to talk about in my little book, but I let me see if I can find it. Yeah, so I'm just going off the dome right now. So, I just want to stress how important it is to not let people hold you to your past, to not let people's judgment of you detour you from continuously, even if you pivot off the path of greatness, continuously coming back to God and stepping into your greatness. I don't care how many times you gotta fall down and get back up. You fall down, you deal with it, you learn your lessons, and you get back up. And that's one of the most important things I've had to keep reassuring myself of. That, girl, it is okay. No matter how many times you fell down, no matter how many times you made that mistake, or you let that situation bring you back to something that you didn't want, you can always come back, and you can always be greater than you were yesterday. And I sit here and say that I have changed dramatically. And yes, it is due to wisdom that comes from getting older. And the Bible tells you that wisdom is a woman, and you need to seek wisdom to be closer to God. But it is from wisdom that I am able to be in the place. No, I am not a perfect woman. I am not a perfect lover. I am not a perfect daughter. I am not a perfect mother. I am not a perfect aunt or sister. But I am working on those things so that I can be exactly who I want to be. Situations in life will happen. Disagreements, misunderstandings, mistakes will happen. And, we can't lean on that. We need to lean on being greater than those things. But it is life. My brother, oh my gosh, I'm bringing him up again. My brother, Code of Motivation, told me this when I was younger. He said, if you don't go through problems in life, you're not living. If you don't go through problems in life, you are not living. And I was such a troubled young woman. Such a troubled young woman. I'm still fighting off a lot of childhood trauma that made me who I was. I was living in a Jezebel spirit. I was dressing a certain way. Granted, I love to dress sexy, okay? Because I was an athlete, dancer most of my life. I was always into something. So being beautiful and, showing off my beautiful body that God was gifting me with was always, it's my nature. I don't like clothes, but there's a time and a place, and I had to learn these things. There's so many things that I've learned with age and with wisdom. Modesty is also beautiful. You know what I mean? I am so grateful for the destruction that took place a couple of weeks back in my life. Because if it wasn't for that troubled time, I wouldn't be where I am today. And I am still, let me sit here and tell you, I am still fighting urges that do not serve me. I am still trying to move into greatness. I am nowhere near perfect. But I understand that I have to open up my mouth and call on God, that I cannot allow people to step on me. I cannot put myself in those predicaments, because at the end of the day, what it will be is my fault. It will be my fault and my fault only. And I am so very grateful for where I am right now, because I know that whatever God promised me to me, I will keep it, and I will have it, and I will fulfill He will fulfill those promises, and I will fulfill my end of the Bible. I'm just in a mood today. For so long, I have been lost, and I'm still finding my way. But through this fast, I am able to understand that everything I wanted to be as a mother, wife, woman, whatever, fiance, whatever you want to call it, daughter, whatever, it was always in the front of me. You cannot heal someone else until you heal yourself. And I am such a motherly human being. I have such a motherly nature that I want to heal everybody. And it literally causes me destruction. Y'all, I just want to tell y'all that it is okay. Whatever you are going through in this season, whatever mistakes you made, it is okay. It is okay. You did that thing that you said that you weren't going to do. It is okay. You called that guy that you said that you weren't going to call. It is okay. You said something in the midst of an argument that you told yourself that you were not going to say. It is okay. Because as long as you take the lessons from that situation and you be better in the next, you will be fine. Life is a learning process. And please take this with you. If you're watching this video, something that I have been taking with me, I'm gonna say it again. Have to reiterate this. If you do not go through things, you are not living. If you do not go through things, you are not living. Take it easy on yourself. Don't let anyone take advantage of you. Open your mouth and speak up for yourself, but do it with grace and allow yourself to be guided by God. That's all I gotta say.